Hey there, bestie, and welcome to another day of 25 days of tier lists. So, today we are doing a tier list on Animal Crossing koala villagers, which there actually aren't just a ton of koala villagers, and I've actually encountered most, I will say most, except I think, say for two of these koalas. I actually, weirdly enough, on my current village or island, I have quite a few koalas. It wasn't intentional. I just kept running into them, and I'm like, yes, we're getting a lot of koalas for our island. So that's kind of what happened. Anyway, there's 10 koalas and I have 5 spots, so I'm only putting 2 per tier. So I would probably put more of these in a higher tier than some of them will end up in, but they're only being put into lower ones because I have to, because I can only do 2 per tier. So it's going to be a little difficult. They are in alphabetical order, so we'll just get started. So the first villager that we have is Alice. She has the normal personality type, which I think that and lazy are my 2 favorite personality types. Honestly, Alice is just really cute. One thing that I think is interesting about the koalas, it's a common theme between them, is that a lot of them have Australian like references. There we go. Like Alice, well, there's Alice, there's Sydney, I can't remember if Melba is. I think it is. I think it's like Melbourne, I think. Aussie, which is what a lot of people call Australians, or like Aussie. I think Canberra is in Australia. The only one I'm not sure about is one of the ones. I'm not sure about Faith. Gonzo, I think, is like a slang term, so I don't know if that one is supposed to be a thing. I don't know about Eugene. Eugene just reminds me of Elvis personally. But anyway, let's try to go ahead and decide on where to put Alice. I'm gonna put her in A tier for now, because I like Alice a lot, but I'm not sure if I want to put her in S tier. See, this is going to be hard for me. This is going to be really hard for me. Okay, next up we have Canberra. Canberra, I don't know how to say it properly, I apologize. But anyway, Canberra is big sister personality type, which actually is a personality type I don't really care all that much for. So I'm actually putting them in F tier. Not because I think they belong there, but also one of the reasons is because I've never run into them. And I don't care for the big sister type. That's the only reason. I don't know if they necessarily belong in F tier. It's just, I have limited spots here. I'm sorry if that hurts anyone's feelings. Alright, next up we have Eugene. So Eugene is the smug personality type. I have run into Eugene. They have a cute vibe. I like it, like the little leather jacket and everything. But I'm actually not huge about Jean. So I'm gonna go C tier for now, but that potentially could change. I know a lot of people really like Eugene, but like I said, I can only put 2 per thing, and there's others that I like above that. And that's the only reason. Alright, next up is Faith. So Faith is one that I don't think there is, at least that I can find. I try to make sure I get their personality types, and I couldn't remember Faith's. And there are conflicting things that I researched on their personality type. They're either normal or big sister. I think they're normal from when I talked to them, but I don't remember, and I'm not 100% sure. So that's unfortunate, but I think Faith is really cute. I love their little flower in their hair, and I don't know, they just have a good vibe. They're just so cute and cuddly. They're gonna go in B tier for now. Actually, I'm torn on where. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. And if we want to change in a minute, we absolutely can. Hi, Peppermint. You gotta move your head, buddy. Sorry, my dog is here with me and he keeps bumping the microphone. Stop it. You wanted to be up here. You can't be bumping the microphone, little fella. Little munchkin. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put Faith there. it's one of those things. It's a hard decision, and that's the only issue with a lot of these is they're just hard decisions to make. So, okay, next up we have Gonzo. Gonzo is cranky. I actually really like the cranky villagers. However, I have actually never run into Gonzo. I don't know why, but they look super duper cute. But I don't know where I want to put them. I really don't. I'm gonna put them in C tier. Like I said, I've just never run into them, so I don't feel like I have a super strong opinion on them. They look super cute, and I do like their personality type, but that can only get you so far if I haven't met you. So that is why. Alright, next up we have Lyman. See, this is just really difficult for me because I don't know where I want to put half of them because of my issue with... I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put Lyman in F tier right now. Once again, nothing against Lyman. He is the jock personality type. Lyman's actually really adorable. I've run into Lyman. I didn't end up getting Lyman though, because I already had a jock, and I was like, I'm not pressed enough to get Lyman. And so like Lyman's cute and I like them, but not to the point that I feel like I'd have them on my island. I don't know though, the more I'm looking at them, the more I'm kind of like, maybe. Look at those eyebrows, they're so cute. But I like Lyman. Doesn't belong in F tier, but I have to put them in F tier right now, and that may change. Okay, next up we have Melba. So Melba is a normal personality type. Melba's actually one of my favorite, definitely S tier for me. I love Melba so much. She's so cute, she's so sweet, and I love getting to talk to her on my island. Alright, next up we have Ozzy. So Ozzy is a lazy personality type, another one of my faves, and I actually have Ozzy on my island too. Ozzy has to be S tier. I love Ozzy so freaking much. So much. I just do. I love them. They're so cute. Ozzy's just a little sweetie pie, a little sweetie patootie, I don't know, sweetie pie. I don't know why I'm adding a whole bunch of words in there that don't need to be in there, but here we are. Alright, next up we have Sydney, another normal type. Sydney's gonna go in A tier. I really like Sydney a lot. So she's definitely fighting for that S tier. But we're gonna have to go A tier because we don't have any more room in the S tier. And then last we have Yucca, or Yucca, I don't know how to say their name, but they're snooty, and I think they're really cute. But we're having to make some decisions. Actually, I'm gonna move Lyman up to B. I'm gonna move Gonzo down to F, not because I don't like Gonzo, I just haven't met them yet. So that's why they're in F. These two, unfortunately, get F because I just haven't met them yet, and that's literally the only reason. And Yucca, we'll put them in C tier. It's just really hard to make these types of decisions when I can only put so many in each tier. I try to even it out, so I have to make those really tough decisions, but that's what makes them tough. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over it. S tier, we have Melba and Ozzy. A tier, we have Alice and Sydney. B tier, we have Faith and Lyman. C tier is Eugene and Yucca. F tier is Canberra and Gonzo. Let me know who your S tier and koalas are. Also, just let me know who your favorite villager of all time is, no matter what animal they are. This is a hard one to do because I like a lot of these koalas, like a lot, but I had to put them in certain things because, you know, I only have room for them in certain spots. So we only have so much room for them. Good God. If I could talk, that would be amazing, but I cannot. So here we are. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm hoping to do more tier lists on Animal Crossing characters because it's a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye, bestie.